All right, guys, the chop game is real. Let's play the chop game song. Let's go. Chop game. 3, 2, 1. Bingo bango.
Chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, laughing. Confirm breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. Now traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend, or get trapped again.
That's right, guys. We don't want to get trapped. Not again. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We make trading not as difficult. So let's give a special shout out to Mike, who was first. Thank you, Mike, for being here. Same thing with Chris. Thank you very much for being here. Make sure to smash the like. If you're watching this on the replay, smash the like. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Crypto bubbles. We're looking at the daily. The daily looked pretty nice. We had virtuals. This one is still kind of kicks me in the butt because we were looking at this one and it just moved. Speaking of moving, Joe, move your big old head so we can see it. 21% on the daily. It was higher earlier, but Dash 25%. Let's go to the hourly. Now, one thing I do want to point out, mentioned this yesterday in reference to, let's just say the top 100 coins. Let's just, these may not be in the top 100, but let's just say the top 100 coins How many double digits do we have? We have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. And again, these may not be in the top 100. So that's, man, come on. What's going on with crypto? Let's go to the hourly time frame. Does this mean Bitcoin's coming down? Possible. We're gonna check that out in just a second. I don't even know why we do this, but the altcoin season index, it's at 32. Yesterday it was at 32. Last week, 25. Last month, 62. Ouch. Liquidations, we're gonna refresh this one more time. It's gonna be on the 24-hour, and we're gonna see where the liquidations is at. We have some liquidations up here, 23 million, boring, sitting at 111. We'll just call it 111. Let's go to the 12-hour. Again, this is, I believe, Saturday. And ooh, on the 12-hour, lots of liquidation, the bottom and the top. Which way are we going? I don't know. All I know is that we're at resistance. But if we break that resistance, well, then here's a nice area, 12 million, boring, sitting at 111. Here's another 10 million. Liquidity on the weekend, very low. And liquidity just means buyers and sellers. That's all that means. Then we have some down here. Again, boring, 11 million. Man, you probably find that in your couch or your sofa. It's like, come on, 11 million, what's that? And that's sitting at 1089. Boring. Let's see here. Anything else I want to show here? Let's look at Clash. We always get a request for Clash. Clash is doing nothing. It's literally doing nothing. So we just got to wait. We got to wait and see. November 1st. Yep. 9:04. Yep. A couple minutes ago. Y'all can't see this. A couple minutes ago, there was a buy of $1,200. No, 1, 2, 3. They should put a 4. Anyway, that's probably what they're doing. $9,000? Really? And someone's selling $9,000 worth, about. Okay. But it's not doing anything, being very boring. Let's go. Any other ones here? I don't think so. I think all the other ones have come down. Let's see here. Going down the list. I don't see anything. Let's come over here to the actual crypto. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin. And on Bitcoin, we did call out this resistance level. So here it found a really nice support, went up, broke through it pretty easily, came up, found resistance on it, came down, bounced in our bounce zone, broke through it very easily. Then it broke through it very easily. And then we're thinking potentially get a rejection here. This is what we drew, I believe it was 2 days ago. Then yesterday we drew this. So we're going to zoom in on that in just a moment. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. And you can see we came up to it, got rejected, came down, and then we're coming up, but we're losing momentum. We're losing the strength, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong. And we got DP in the house. What's up, DP? Let's see here. Me Damien says, hola, Joe. I told one of my Discord members to come join your stream today. Oh, well, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Not only are we, showing people different ways of trading, which in my opinion is really, really good. Don't just watch me Damien, watch Road Dog, watch Lunar Beaches Crypto. There's so many different traders out there, and we all trade differently. And what you want to do as a trader is you want to get bits and pieces and see what works best for you. I may do something that you're like, I don't know about that. Okay, well, don't use it. Use what what somebody else is using, or the way they're using it. So that's one really big thing about trading. Make it your own. It's like cooking. Some people have spices, some people have more spices. So I'll give you a heads up. Thank you, me Damien. Appreciate you, man. Thank you greatly. Let's see here. So it came up to our area of resistance, came down, and it came up, came down, came up. It looks very boring. Now, granted, it is the weekend, but what I'm thinking might happen is here we may break this level, come to get this, potentially come to get this, and then maybe come up. Now, a couple days ago, when we're looking at it up, down to maybe here, and then maybe getting rejected and continuing down. But again, we don't know what's going to happen. So the thing that I'm looking at is potentially, you know, come and get this, come and get this. Let's look at a lower time frame, 15 minutes. I want to go short. And on the 15 minute, the level that we would do it is actually here. Y'all want to do a trade? Oh, let's see here. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. I guess we can do this one on back testing. Do I have anything? No. Let's go T for all my junk. Let's do a 15 minute. Let's start it out on the 15 minute. So I'm gonna actually front run this because the level is right here that we want to break. 109,750. That's what we want to break. My stop loss will be fairly tight. Let's see here. Yeah, because if we come up here, then more than likely it's going to reverse. You know, we came down, up, down. If we come up like this, then more than likely it's going to do this number. Possible. And then break that level. And that's the main level that we're looking at around that zone. This would be front running big time. Oh, let me put it on the, let me put this on. That way you can see what we're looking at. 15-minute time frame. This will be the first break. This will be the second break, which is good, because then hopefully we can come and we can take this and this. Let's go 3 minute. So me and Damien streams tomorrow at 12. I'm thinking about doing a stream at 10. So if I do a stream at 10, no. I was gonna say I can push my people over to you, but I'll probably finish like at 11. But if I do go long, I'll push them over to you. Techman says, I think we're going up, not financial advice. Right, there you go. Mike says, what do you think let's see, what do you think we have already had the top? Because it seems like Bitcoin dominance is looting again on alts, but they keep bleeding. I hope not. Medina in the house. I hope not. Man, I hope. Like I want to see the alts moon for at least a month, maybe 2 months. Just give us something, please give us something. But we can look at Bitcoin dominance. So we got this curvature. I don't know. We'll see. Here definitely, if it breaks below this, I want to enter. Here would be aggressive to enter for the short. Stop loss right here. Because if it comes up and it breaks this high and it doesn't break this low, there's a chance that we're going to break this level. This level right here to hopefully come up again and then shoot. We'll see. I want to get into a trade. Oh, speaking about trades, we got into this trade yesterday. At 9:40 at the end of the show. We entered here, and right now we're about 20%. And I forgot to put targets, but hopefully y'all know, if y'all have been following me, the target, it would be underneath this level, slightly underneath it, which it would have been about here. We would have taken our first target, and then our second target, we were mentioning this move that, you know, if it breaks this, you know, I would like to see it come up in here. So, I mean, I forgot to to I was like, how come my target didn't hit? Because that's what I was looking at, but I didn't set it. Normally I try to do it on air. Let's see here. You want to get, yeah, definitely. Any other coins, guys? Let me know. TIA and Chiba for Chris. Okay. Oh no, man! Like it said, like you can ask every day, and I actually like that because it'll show if my thought process played out or if it didn't. So, I mean, I like that. This was just showing that we actually entered the trade, and this is showing just right before the stream. But what I do think might happen now on this one, on Fartcoin, you know, we came up here. I would like to see it retrace to at least a 382. Like, I don't want it to bounce here. I want it to bounce off of the 382, so right at 0.3281-ish area before coming up and breaking this high. If that doesn't happen, then potentially retracing 50% of this move to 0.3229-ish area before coming up to the 236, come down to 382, and then bingo bango. So this is what I'm looking for. So if it comes down, I don't freak out. I'm still, now one thing that I would do is but I'm going to leave it here just in case. I'll leave my stop loss here. The lower entry we can cancel because the lower entry didn't hit. It might hit. Why do I have this 5%? Oh, 3% was from the lower entry. 5% is the actual stop loss. So I'll leave it like that. All right. Let's see here. Crypto Creek says AIXT or A16. We'll do both. AIXT. I haven't looked at that one in a long time. AI16. Now here's the thing, like with those two, instead of getting each individual AI agent, the best thing to do is go where the platform is, which would be virtuals. And man, like I kicked myself in the butt. I was just looking at it too. Where was it? Daily. We're looking at it here. Man, we're looking at it here. And as it's coming down, I say, okay, you know, we may come down another like 18%. I'm going to hold off on it. And I'm always talking to my group about this coin. Always talking about, like every chance I get, it's like, all right, guys, here are a couple ones that I like a lot. BNB, of course. We have Aerodrome Finance. We have Astro, Avantis, Litecoin. Give you a little hint, guys. Give you a little hint. And here's another little hint. Possible ETFs. Joe, your big head's in the way. Sol, XRP, AVAX, Litecoin, Doge. They're pink. So, and Link. So you might want to be watching those. Now, man, I could have kicked myself because we're looking at, you know, maybe come down 18% and then we'll post on it, you know, once it breaks the high. Boom. And then it went up even higher than one of my admins. He's real good at trading, like really good. My admins they're really good at trading. He was telling me, he's like, Joe, are you watching virtuals? I was like, yes, man, I'm watching it. It moved too much. I'm thinking it's gonna pull back, and then boom, pulled more. And I was like, man, okay, now I'm thinking it's gonna pull back to here, and then we can get it. Boom, like come on. Then it pulled back, and then took off again. But you're gonna miss coins. You're gonna miss coins. Let's see here. Yeah, all these coins have huge upsides, in my opinion. Have you looked at Sol all day? Nah, I haven't looked at Sol. We'll look at Sol too. So, Chris. Okay, AI16. Look amazing. Okay. Okay, so Crypto Creek. Crypto Creek. Okay. Let's see here. Mike says, sold my virtuals at the bottom of the range today. Ouch. Hopefully you were in profit. Hopefully you're in profit. Okay, so let us look at what do I think Bitcoin's going to do? I'm not sure if I answered that question or not. So yesterday, let's go to the 1 hour. Yesterday, we were here. And what I like doing is I like reviewing the thought process from the day prior. Yesterday, we were here. And I said, oof, man, we don't want to break this level. We break this level, there's a really good chance that we might come for this and this. This is pretty much what we were looking at for our like little short setup trade. So if that happens, and then it came up here, and now it's just looking really, really weak, like it wants to roll over. Now, there have been plenty of times where I've said, oh man, it looks like it wants to roll over, and then it takes off. Because again, nobody knows what's going to happen. And then I did a video this morning for my VIP group, and I also shared it in my free Telegram portion of the group. And I don't remember if I shared it on Discord. I'm not sure if you know this, but I don't like Discord because it has to be like, the video has to be under 10 megabytes. So that's under like 58 seconds. And on Telegram, I can put an hour video, 10-hour video. So did I mention I don't like Discord? Anyway, but so the people on Discord, they did not get that video. The people on the Telegram, well, they did. So there you go. But just to let you know, I made a video here. And I was like, you know what? I'm not liking it, but what we're looking for is a move, maybe come down, come up. Here's our main level and bounce off of it. Once this happens, then potentially we're looking at nice strength. But, what we don't want to do is we don't want to lose these levels. And again, it's the weekend. All right. So yesterday I was like, I don't know which way it's going to go. I like giving you in plan A, plan B. But yesterday I was like, I don't know, like nothing screaming bullish, nothing screaming bearish. So that was my thought process. All right. Let's see here. Crypto Creek says, just do AI16Z and stop talking. Okay. Sorry. Let's see here. Mike said, still made. Holy moly. From it, Joe. Hey, man, that's a lot of money. Kelly says, I increased my futures account by 70% on virtuals, AIXBT and AI16Z this week. Hey, woof. Dang, that's nice. Medina says, I don't like Discord either. Yeah. Like I said, if y'all want, shoot me in a Telegram message, trade_intuition. I'll get you in that free portion of Telegram. Now, I do have a paid portion. That's not for you to learn. Granted, you learn faster, but that is for you to have updates when I talk about Bitcoin or the market or just our trades. We update our trades in there, and I should move up your stop loss, stuff like that. But to learn how to trade, that's what right now. You ask questions, you ask about charts. I give you my thought process, and I talk a lot too. So you just got to put up with that. So here, I'm on Discord. Support very few. Yeah. Oh, can you look at banana? Okay, banana. So that's going to be the last one. If there are any others, please consider doing a donation. Banana. It's banana gun. I longed it at 12. It's moving. You longed it at 12. So I'm not sure if that's the price or. Let's see here. Going on the list. I think banana gun is near the bottom. It's like weekly range. Just to let you know, Kelly, man, you have improved a lot since, I started seeing you in chat, from the different groups. You have improved a lot, like crazy, and you're killing it too. So good for you. And it just takes time, whether you're already a good trader and then you just sharpened your skills, or if you didn't know anything and then you became a pretty good trader. So congrats. Okay, see here, going down the list really quick. Going down the list. All right, Kate Diggity in the house. What's up? Let's see here. I think we're full. I'm not sure we're gonna have time for Aptos. Once again, if y'all want any more, please consider doing a donation. Okay. I'm not sure if we'll get to Aptos. To give you a heads up. All right, so let's stop talking and start working. So once I have these coins, I'm focused. And sometimes it takes a while to get these coins. But so at the very beginning of the show, in case you're new, very beginning of the show, give me coins. Give me like 3 or 4. Don't do that. You know, give me 1 or 2, and hopefully others will pitch into. And then once I have enough coins, like, all right, like I gotta get to work. All right, so Tia, this is what I was thinking. This is my plan A, and right now it's superseding what I thought. Right now, what I buy, oh man, like it's due for a pullback. Let's just see what the pullback might be from here to about here. 3%, really? 3%? I like it. Just expect a pullback. It doesn't mean that it will happen. It just means that it's moved nicely already. It went into this area, which we were talking about, and I think that it might pull back to about here before continuing up and doing that. So what you could do, if you like this coin, if you like the trade, what you could do is you could enter now. This would be a entry. And then the date is November already, man. Oh, it's supposed to be a millionaire, guys. I'm not sure if I told you that story. It's supposed to be a millionaire already. Instead, I got bamboozled. Sad story. 9:30 p.m. And then, expected pullback, at the most I want to see it pull back is about 4%. I don't want to break it to 4%. The market makers, if they pull it back, they're going to pull it back to about here, underneath this where everybody else has their stop loss. So we can go down here, let's say 12%. We can have our stop loss down here. So you could have this as a regular spot trade or like a 2x leverage. Now for me, if I was going to trade this, I would definitely have higher leverage, but I'd have my stop loss down here, or up here rather. I'd have my stop loss about here, 5%. And I go 5x leverage. But having a lower entry, in case it does pull back to, well, let me do my fib retracement. And then normally what we do, in case you're new, what I do is I show you the first one usually takes longer. And then after that, the other coins are really fast. So it's best to do the first. Holy smokes, Kelly. Thank you. I didn't get a noise. I'm not sure why I didn't get a noise. Not sure if y'all heard a noise or not. But thank you, Kelly. Appreciate you greatly. You're the best. And Kelly is now my favorite. Kelly is now my favorite. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best. Now let's see here. Let's see here. Oh man, you need to put some capital letters in that. I can't even read it. I'll just call you SE. Elementos Visto Elmen Os. You need the capital letters in there because no. I'll call you SE. What's up, SE? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. Let's see here. So we already have a full list. If you do want yours on here, please consider doing a donation. We have Tia, Sheba, AIXT, AI16, So, Banana, and we might get to Aptos, but I don't think so. All right. So Tia, right here, we could do an entry right now with the max of about 4% of it retracing before potentially coming up. I like it. Now, one thing I do want to point out, just on the hourly time frame, look at Bitcoin on the hourly, doing nothing, sideways. So this one right now is actually doing some work. Maybe if Bitcoin does come down, maybe this one will come down a little bit and continue going up. So that's one thing we have to look at. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay. You're shorting it. Yeah, you're gonna have to be watching it if you're shorting it. And when you say it's, I'm guessing you're talking about TIA. TIA. If you're shorting it, man, you better be watching it, because it can easily, you know, because right now not a lot of coins are moving, and this one's moving really nicely, so it may retrace only to the 382 and then shoot up. So like, you have to be watching that one. See here, yeah, Giver's Gain, appreciate you. Elephant for the win. I tried to short today. I wasn't going well for me. It wasn't. Yeah, I had to stop. Yeah, and then just because like there was one virtuals where I was trying to short it here, I think, and it started on a lower time frame, and then boop, stopped us out. And then I think I tried to short it again, and then it stopped me out too. But I was using higher leverage. Good. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I don't think the super sticker makes noise. Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. See, Trade Intuition. He needs my touch. LOL. Nightbot isn't around. He is. See, maybe we'll have a false move Monday. Possible. Down tomorrow, then reversal. We'll see. But for this one, I would actually say come down and come up. But yeah, here definitely, I think it's good. And then you just do like a 2x leverage. You don't have to go crazy on the leverage. You really don't. Where would our target be? Ooh, sexy. I like it. So our target, our first one, oh heck yeah. That's almost a 2-to-1 risk to reward. And then what we want to do is once we break this target, come on. It's your first day doing charting. What's going on here? See here, target. Once we break that, I would think that we come down to here, and I'll draw it out for you. And then, man, this right here is juicy. That's what I like right there. We can do it. Oh, heck yeah, man. We'll do a target right here. You know, play it safe. Normally I just do one target, but here I'm going to give you 2 targets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look fancy. I think today's my first day charting because it's going crazy. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying this so far. I greatly appreciate. And if you have any questions, I will answer. Charts, if you could please consider doing a donation if you know, because you showed up late to the show. But you know, questions I can answer, but don't, you know, what do you think about this entry? Not those questions. I'm like trading questions. I want to answer those. So this will be the thought process. Stop loss here, 2x leverage, you know, regular spot trade, maybe a 2x leverage, regular spot trade, or 2x long. And one day they'll have a center, but they don't. So that's what I'm looking at. Let's go 4 hour just so it makes it look a little bit better. Kind of. Put this way over here. Try to make it look nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta take those off. These are my momentum indicators. I worked on it for about 2 days. I'm trying to do another indicator, but man, I wasted like 4 hours already on it. Okay, so right now it is coming down, so that's good. But yeah, I would like to see it come down and then bounce up. sexy. There you go. Thought process. I like it. Okay. Next one could be very fast. Let's see here. My 7-pound Yorkie stole my tiny squish mellow, and he's going nuts on it. That's funny. So I take it you think Tia has a better chance of going long? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And the reason for it is because look right here on the 4-hour time frame. Look at the movement versus Bitcoin on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour for Bitcoin, Bitcoin's just kind of up and sideways, not looking strong at all. However, Tia looks very strong, and it's been going strong. Now it just needs a pullback to break that level for it to go. I was gonna say moon, but for it to go. What we don't want to see is we don't want it to see come down, come up, do a lower high, which is fine, but break the low, the pivot, because now it's losing its momentum and has a really strong chance of breaking this level that is very strong, and then breaking that and then coming down underneath this. That's what we don't want to see. But I do think we're going to go up on Tia. So the next one's going to be very fast. Well, not very fast, but faster. And let's do Tia. Let's see here. SE says, how do you manage the leverage multiplier and when to do high risk leverage trades? Okay, so that is a great question. That is probably the most common question for leverage. Whenever you're doing this, it all depends on your stop loss and how much you're willing to lose. That's extremely important. Matter of fact, if I find a trade that so for example, well, let's just see this. Now here, I would think that we're going to come down. Now these were our targets for a short, but our short got stopped out. Now, one thing with me, like I show you, because I have nothing to sell you. Like I'll tell you, oh, here we would have lost, and here we would have. We were doing a lower time frame. These were where I'm thinking we might come down to a very high risk, but the potential of it coming down was really great. Man, we got to go 3-minute time frame. If I had something to sell you, I wouldn't be showing you all this, but I don't. What I want to do is I want to show you how to trade, and we lose sometimes. But look at this; it just went straight up. The chance of it coming down is great, and we were right here. And I'm thinking, we might come down, come up. What we're looking for, and this is the trick in trading. Since we're looking for a short, why are we looking for a short? We're looking for a short because it went up. What goes up? Mark my words. What goes up will come down. It just went. We don't know when it's going to come down, but when it does, the higher and the faster that it went up, the greater probability that it's going to come down, and normally about that same speed. If it shot straight up, well, then there's a chance, high chance, it's going to shoot straight down. If it worked gradually going up, gradually, then when it does roll over, more than likely gradually come down. And when it pulls back, we're looking at least, this is very important, guys. This is why it's super important. Like when I'm talking to write this stuff down, take notes, because this is going to make you money. Like all these tips and tricks that I'm giving you right now, this is stuff that a lot of people will join my group and I'll show you how to trade. And then they don't even show you. They just post like 15, 20 charts a day so they can trick you into joining the group. No, I show you how to trade. When we pull back, if the market if the coin really is incredibly bullish, we'll get a bounce off of the 236. However, I want to see a minimum of a bounce at the 382. Now you have to pull it from the low to the high for the fib retracement. This is the definition of a fib retracement, is to see where the price action might retrace, hence the name, fib retracement, where it might retrace to. These stand for percentages. These aren't just random numbers. So if you pull from the bottom to the top, the lowest that I want to see, minimum, is at the 382, 38%. And then if it breaks below this, 50% is what I really want to see, because what happens? Price comes down, and then we can start working our way up. So it's gaining momentum. People already took some profit. They see that it's still going up, and then they want to join it. But this is what I'm showing for the short to at least here, maybe even here. And that's what I'm showing right here. That's what this is showing. And then it comes down. So this is a pivot that it actually made. So could we enter here? Yes. We'd enter the short, looking for this to this, and it starts working its way up. Uh-oh. Then it breaks this level. Oh, crap. Then it breaks this level. Oh, it's not looking good. Now I'm getting worried. Now what I want to see is I want to see it roll over and break not only this, but this one for sure. Comes down. Nope. Comes down. Nope. Comes down. Not breaking the level. The more time that goes, the more nervous I get. And I don't really get nervous. It's just an expression, a saying. Because now more time is going and my thought process is not playing out. So instead of mirroring the thought process, oh, it has to do this, it's gonna do this, blah, blah, price can do whatever it wants. So what I'm doing is now I'm looking as like, well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we're not gonna come down here and here to come up. And so now it's like, if I was in the short, I'd have my stop loss even tighter above this. Even though it was pretty tight here, I'd do it a little bit tighter because I'm not liking it. And if you were in the VIP group, and if we took this short, I would make an update video saying, you know what? I'm not liking it. It's too much. And here, let's just say, so to answer the question in reference to leverage, you know, because it's a less than 1%, I could do a 10x leverage because that means, well, I'm just losing 10%. I can do, if I did a 50x leverage, well, then I would definitely have to have a higher area to where in case the price came up too wicked to add to my entry. So my first one, if I lost 50% of that. However, the amount of money, let's just say, for example, I'm doing $10, just easy math. If I'm going to trade with $10, what I'll do is I'll do $5 here and then $5 up here. So I'm losing, you know, whatever leverage, but only of this much. And then here I'm losing 50% or whatever leverage I have at this part. So it's like doing the leverage. It's very important to understand when it comes to leverage, like it just depends on where your stop loss is at. Now, if you have it tight and a higher leverage, like the tighter your stop loss, the greater chance of you getting stopped out. It like anybody who has their stop loss right here has a much higher chance of getting stopped out than somebody who has it way up here. Shoot, man, way up here. Now, can you do a 10x, you know, or rather, can you do a 20x leverage up here? No, you get liquidated. Can you do a 20x here? Yeah, sure. But here you can't. So again, you have to take into account liquidations. So if I want to play it safer for the short, well, then I can do it up here. So I have all this leeway. Or I can just do a 2x, trade with more money and less leverage. Or I can trade with less money and more leverage. Because what you're doing is you're borrowing. That's all that is the leverage you're borrowing. But you have to also take into account the fees. So, and I show you all this stuff. Like, keep on watching me, man. I'll show you all this stuff. And then there are times, like example, this one, yesterday, we entered it, 5x leverage, nothing crazy, 5x leverage. And I did forget to say the targets, but you know, if you're watching me, you know, I always say underneath the resistance. So it would have been under here. Same thing. We were talking about this level. This is at the end of the show and we're looking at a bunch of coins, trying to get a bunch out of the way. But this one, we're in it. And I think we're going to come down. And am I freaking out? No. I think we'll come down. We'll bounce maybe here. Again, I don't know. Or maybe even here. And then continue up. So that's my thought process. And you're very welcome, Missy. You're very welcome. Okay. So let's look at Chiba. Let's go 1 hour. Man, Chiba looks like a short all day. just because it went up so nicely. Now the short, I'm looking at maybe here. Let me clean up the chart. 27 drawings, get out of here. Let's go daily. Okay, so what we want to see, and it looks very weak. You know, we came down. Of course, we know what this is. We came down. So the level that we're watching is this level right here. Bunch of support. All the zeros, 9708. Support, support, support. But it's just looking weak as far as, you know, we came up, then we broke this level, great. But like whenever I'm trading, the way I trade, I look for momentum. I look for the strength of the move. I look for, you know, the candles, the wicks, like all this stuff tells you a story. And all this is experience. That's all that is. You know, you're going to have a bunch of people trying to sell you a course and trying to sell you a boot camp and try to sell you everything else. I'm telling you, like, like you have to put time and effort into this. But hopefully you can find somebody who shares it for free. This guy. All right. I don't need your membership money to trade. However, I do have a membership, and that just helps continue the free training that I do for everybody. It's kind of like paying it forward. And I make you money, not financial advice. All right. So here, let's see, went up, down, up, down. So showing strength, we needed it to bounce right here. That's what we need to continue this strength. And we didn't. It came all the way back down. So now, like, man, this, to me, this looks really weak. Let's go 4 hour. Joe, you said you're going to go faster. I hate it. It's a curse. Like this one I want to short. I want to short this right now. It's like a curse. So here, there was a mystery crash near Area 51. Uh-oh. Like this one I want to short. I want to short it right now to about here. Let's do our fib retracement from the bottom to the top, and we're gonna zoom in. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. Oh, heck yeah, I broke this level. So I would think that we're gonna come up to come down. What's the up that I'm looking at? If we come up from here, oh man, that's beautiful. We're gonna get into the short. We're gonna get into the short right now, and I'm gonna tell you my stop loss and everything. So stop loss, we'll make it 2%. Yeah, about 2%. We'll do 2%. And again, I'm gonna get in right now. I'm gonna go, I go 10x leverage. Now you could, don't do what I'm doing. You could do like a 5x leverage, but I'm gonna do a 10x short, and I'm gonna enter right now, and then I'm gonna explain it in just a moment because I want to get in right now because I think we may come up like this, and if so, then I can add to it. So let me get to the short. I'm just putting a little bit of money, Chiba. 10x leverage, stop loss. Oh man, I didn't tell you the stop loss. I said 2%, but that doesn't help anybody. Copy, stop loss. Now what I do is I show you what I'm gonna do prior to entering. You're gonna see a lot of other people out there. There's one in particular. He, poor dude. Let's see here. Do this short. It's moving. Is it gonna hit it? Okay, I'm in. So, it's short. Okay. Poor dude. What he does is, he has too many rules. I don't know how old this dude is, but anyway, he's like, all right, guys, I'm looking at this. I'm gonna enter the trade. Okay, move it to first target, and okay, I'm out. And it's like, dude, you didn't even warn anybody anything. So here, I think we might go down. Reason? We've gone up. And right now on the 15-minute time frame, it broke this first level of, of our lows. So what I'm thinking, if we come up here right now, if we come up, I would like to see it come up to here, get rejected here, come down, bounce off of here, maybe make a lower high this time, break this low, and then now bingo bango. Let's go to target. Let's do target. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is just what I think might happen. Now, my first target is going to be about 2%, almost a 1-to-1 risk to reward. Before everybody starts freaking out, oh my God, my mentor says you need at least a 3-to-1. Calm down. All we're doing is we're taking some off the top. Just taking the cream off the top. That's it. We're not eating the whole cake. Just doing a little bit of cream off the top, just so we secure our profits. That's our target right there. And then our next target is going to be right here to 0.5. And then if it, continues just to take all of this, which this is, oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. All this. So whenever the price moves like really fast, market makers sometimes will come back for it. They don't always come back for it, because as the price comes down, it's called liquidity. They're creating liquidity on the way down. And right now there's a lot of liquidity sitting all over here, but the market makers do not have to take it. So I must stress that. Oh, let me come back over here to the chat. See here, Rich says, like applied. Thank you, my friend. And if please support the channel, smash the like. Easiest way to support it. So let's do our next target, and we'll come back to this. We'll check it out. Target. Like I said, we win some, we lose some, and you have to be okay. So here's the biggest part about trading. So the amount of money that I can lose, I'm okay with it. I always look at, there's so many traders out there that, they'll do a trade. Oh man, if I win this trade, I'm going to win $10,000, or I'm going to win $10, whatever it is. However, they don't talk about if they lose the trade. They just say if they win, they're going to make X amount of dollars. For me, I'm just the opposite. As soon as I'm entering the trade, I'm doing my stop loss, depending on the margin I put in. Okay, how much can I lose? Is it $1, $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000? Whatever that amount is, I have to be okay with it so that I can do the trade. Because let's just say the dollar amount here, I'm okay with it. Say 100. I'm okay with losing 100. And it starts coming up and up, going against me. Oh man, my stop loss is here, but I'm losing $30, $40, $50, $60. Let me just close the trade. And then what happens? It comes down, and then it plays out the way we thought. I was like, I lost $50. Then you do it again, and you lose another 30. You do it again, you lose another 70. You do it again, you lose like 90. But all the time, they're going the way you thought. But if it hurts, if your stomach hurts, your brain hurts, your heart hurts, whatever, because you see that you're losing the money, you're trading with too much, lower your leverage or lower your margin, or do both. And just try this out. Trade with $2, trade with $5. Just try it out. And then once you see that your system's working, it's like, okay, well, let me put, depending on how much you want to lose, again, because that's the reality of trading, you're gonna lose. You're not gonna lose all the time, but you will lose. And if you do lose, you have to be okay with it. Warpaint in the house. What's up, Warpaint? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Really. All right, so we're in this trade. 10x leverage. If you want, again, you can do lower leverage. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just showing you what I'm doing. And here are my targets. Let's go to the next one. All right. Now, these are going to be fast. I guarantee it. Because we're already at the hour, and we're barely on the third one. AIXBT. Okay. Oh, short city. Oh my gosh. This one is such a better short. Why is it better? Here, we're going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we broke the level, great. Hopefully, you know, we come down and maybe, you know, we bounce. Here, AI XBT, this one, it had a bunch of times that, let me do the magnet tool. It had a bunch of times where it came down here, support. Came down here, support. Came down here, support. Broke support. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? I don't know. But what I think might happen, we could go down from here, or the highest I would like to see it is about here, 0.08108, before potentially coming down, going for this, and going for this. When I say going for, that means, you know, for the price to come down. So maybe something like, nope, that's too high. And actually, I need to do a curve up here. This is what I think might happen if we come up. To come down, you know, lower high. Come down in here, this box. Come up, get rejected off of the level that we found support. Come down to about here before coming up again, the box. So what I do is I'm gonna like these lines are not just random. Like I'm looking to the left and I'm showing you where I'm looking at, so that potentially, you know, hopefully you can do this too. And then right here, this box, come up, and then one more time to get this. And then now we start making our way up. Maybe get rejected. Boop, boop. That's what I'm looking at. That one looks good. I like it. For short. Does it look strong? You might, if you may do patterns, and you, but Joe, I see a bull flag or a bull pennant. Not really. I don't trade patterns. I trade levels. Now, could you go long here and the price go up, down, up, down, up, down, break this trend line? Sure. But to me, it looks weak. Could this be a range and your mentors that show you how to do ranges? Well, this is the bottom of the range. You're getting prime discount, extreme discount. Sure. But that's only if it goes up and continues going up. But if it goes up and breaks down, well, then what happened to your range? Oh, it broke down. So I don't do that either. But here, you know, if it does come up, this is what I'm looking at. It could come down even further and do something like this. Like it would bypass this. So if we come down even further, like here, then we might do this. This move. Y'all see that? Let's see here. Chris says, I'm using 10x leverage as well on my trades. I usually do. Hey, there you go. Very nice. Rich says, I wish YouTube would recommend live streams when I'm sub to the person you know. Yeah. Rich says, I'd buy it. Here, I wouldn't. And you could make money. Like it could do this where it comes up, where it does this number. Boop. Could. But I don't like it. But right now, like I would literally have to wait. I'd have to wait to see what is it going to do. Is it going to come up? And then is it going to break this level? You know, could you enter a short here? You could. Very high risk because, well, it could go up. So on this one, I definitely have to wait to see what it does. But to me, I like it for a short. And this one, I like it for a short too, because it broke the level. But if it comes up, this is what I would like to see. If it goes up even further, no. Then more than likely we're gonna get stopped out. So that's my thought process on that one. Let's go over here. Watch list, YouTube, rapid fire. So what would I do? I'd have to wait. I'd have to wait and see what's gonna happen. It's too early. But I do like it for a short though. Yo, you keep on saying that. Rich says, your artwork. Yes, it is art. And I am at work. Let's see here. AI16Z. AI16Z. Ooh, another one. And all this that it went up. I'd be very, man, to me, all these are just primed to take all this movement up. But again, it could be just faking everybody out to where it goes and it bounces here and then boop. So again, it's too early. I'd have to wait at least an hour, maybe even 2, to see what is it doing. But right now they're looking bearish to me. Let's go to Sol. Oh, Sol looks ugly. Sol looks very, very ugly. So right here, Sol actually has a zone that I'm looking at. But man, it looks so weak right now. In order for me to long Sol, it would have to break this level. 186.7. You'd have to break that. Oh, wait a minute. I was hoping to do 187. But 186.81 in order for me to go long. I'm not liking it. It doesn't look as weak as the other ones that we just saw, because again, here's our bounce zone. And it could be doing like a rounded bottom-ish area. So right now I'm thinking, if the other ones looked very bearish, this one just doesn't look good. Doesn't look bearish, just doesn't look good. I wonder if Sol goes up, is it going to pull the rest of the market with it? I'm thinking about entering 1%. Very high risk. This is like super high risk trade. Man, I'm not even afraid to say it because I want to go long 20x leverage. Bitcoin looks horrible. Bitcoin looks really horrible. $15-minute. Let me look at the 15-minute on this. So it's going against Bitcoin right now. We have 3 down. We have 2 down and Sol starting to come up. I don't know. If Bitcoin wasn't looking so horrible, again, this would be the safer entry for the short. This would be aggressive entry right now. I think I'll hold off on Solana. Just because of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin wasn't so ugly. Chris says, it looks like she's going down to. There we go. I'm just watching, waiting for Bitcoin to retest 104. 104 is way down here, daily. $104. Yep, sounds good to me. Possible. 98. Possible. Okay, let's go back to Sol. Man, and Bitcoin was looking so ugly. What did we do? A short or a long? We did a short. Okay. So here's our safer entry for the short, 109750. We're talking about an aggressive entry right here or here. I don't even remember. Oh, it must have been over here. That was the beginning of the show an hour ago. Let me take this off. Well, let me blur. Was this here at the beginning of the show? I don't even remember. Well, let's find out. Okay, so I drew it. Okay, yes. Let me draw on it. Man, it looks so ugly. Okay. So we're gonna hold up on Sol going on. Let's come back over here. Checking the chat. Very nice. Warpaint says, when trading, can you set time limit or just monetary? I don't know what you mean. When trading, can you set time limit? So like if you put in a bid and just say, if it doesn't hit in 2 days, then forget it. No. If you put in the bid and it doesn't hit in 2 days, then you have to take it off. So yeah. So we're gonna hold up on Solana, but this is what I think might happen. They go up. Next one is Banana. Banana Gun. I don't know what's this scale for. I don't know what that is, but you said Banana Gun, so we'll do this one. This is this one. And you said you got in at 12. So, oof, way down here. Good Lord. What in the, oh man, that's scary right there. I wouldn't have gotten there. I would have gotten break at this level. Way over here. And then if I would have gotten in, I would think that it'd pull back way down here. I'd have a lower bid down here, and it didn't hit. But then once it broke this level, then I would add to the level or add to the entry. Wow, you're doing great. Let's go 1 hour. So I would have entered the break of this if I was looking at this. So once it broke this, I enter. I see that it's finding really nice support off of this level. That breaks us definitely into there. Nice trade. So as far as the retracement, if it retraces further, let's just draw this out. So this is the beginning of this move. And pull back to the minimum that I would like to see, 382. If you're pulling back to 0.5 is fine. Into the golden pocket, good as well. Depending on the market cap, it could pull back further and still be healthy. Right now, I think it looks good. Good for potentially continuing up. Again, it just depends on the community. You may have maybe something like this. And then, boom. That's if it goes down. You know, if it comes up and then comes down. You could also, and again, depending on the market cap, they can easily just go straight up. But I like it. People, I'm pretty sure, are really happy with, what was the percentage? Is it 12? 7%? Max 10%? 2x leverage? Now, here's another thing too. If you're in a coin that has low volume, so not a lot of people are trading it, you might be like playing with fire if you do anything like a 5x or 10x, because due to the volatility where it can move really fast one way or really fast another, you could just like destroy your account. So anything that is a low market cap, and I like giving definitions whenever I talk. So anything that is under 1 billion market cap, then I would consider using low leverage. If you have a market cap of 600 million, well, instead of doing a 5x, maybe do a 3x. If you're doing something that has 150 million, well, you don't want to do a 5x, maybe a 2x, maybe 3x. So just to let you know. All right, moving on. Let's see here, going to the list, going down the list. Almost done. Oh man, that sucks. Having to chase people down. Oh, that sucks, man. One of your tenants is 2 months behind. Oh man, that's scary too. Because now you're like, I need my money. You can't live here for free. And there's nothing else. I mean, it doesn't help, but hey man, like I can't come up with the rent. It's like, okay, well, you have to. That sucks. 50 million market cap. Yeah, so it can move fast. We see it here. It looks nice though. I like it. I like the price action. I like the way that it broke. I like how it retested. I like how it broke this again. Went sideways. Here would have been the opportunity for it to cool off a little bit, come down, and instead it went up even more. So to me, this looks strong. Nice trade on that one. Let's do Aptos for Mike, and then that will be the last one. Aptos. Let's go 4 hour. Okay, so it's looking very boring. Now, granted, the momentum, because it's going up, that's why you see green, but it's looking very boring. So for me, I do not like coins that look like this. I don't like this. It's very boring, nerd, boring, nerd, boring, nerd, boring, nerd, boring. All this is boring. I like seeing price action. I like seeing up and sideways. Okay, up, down, up, down. I like seeing this. I like seeing all this. We were looking at it over here. This would have been an aggressive entry to go long, but safer entry, 4-hour candle has to close above this box after the alert goes off. So that's very important. Everybody who's new here, very important. Whenever we do an alert, the alert must go off first. Then you check to see if, depending on whatever time frame I'm using, 4-hour candle closes above the level, then we can enter. If not, very high risk. And then I'm pretty sure I drew this after the fact because there's no way I could have done that. I mean, I've done it before, but I doubt I did that. And then here I'm just showing, you know, white circles equals safer entry. See this? It was on the indicators, you know, blah. See this? It was on the indicators, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm a genius. I was like, come on, dude. Like, blah, blah, I'm a genius. I was like, come on, dude. Like, really? Like, you're going to throw sand in people's eyes? There was a few of them. Yeah, but did it look bearish? Yes, of course. But only to where maybe we get a bounce here and continue up. We didn't know this was going to happen. But there's some people out there that just want to make a dollar off of you. Oh, you knew? Oh man, you're a genius. Yeah, let me join your group. No. Well, this is how we trade. You know, we broke this level. You know, we're thinking maybe come back to here, a bounce, maybe do a lower high and then continue up because the momentum's there, and it just needs to cool off and go up. What goes up is going to come down, and how much we don't know, when we don't know. All we can do is react. So when it breaks our level, well, then we enter. But we didn't know this was going to happen. This is boring. Comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down. Boring. I don't like it. In order for me to enter this trade, I would need it to break this for a long. I would need to break this. That's not what I want. I like candle body closes. What is that percentage away from? Oh man, 10%. Set your alert up here. So here's where we would set our alert. I'm not going to set the alert because, I mean, this coin could do a lot, but I don't want to do it. You would set the alert. You would actually go here to set the alert. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do it. And then same thing. You want the 4-hour candle to close above 3.585. If it does, we get into the trade. If not, nah. And it's too risky to enter it, and we're only missing 12%. It's gonna be okay because this could happen. Here. No, missing up. This could happen. Here to here to here to here to here to get this, then maybe just do this boring stuff again, and then maybe entice traders, and then bloop. So what I recommend is, you know, check in on this, you know, tomorrow, next couple days, and see if this played out. So here. Okay. Okay, going down the risk. Or going down the risk. I'm reading y'all's comments. Dude, that'd be amazing. Accepting Bitcoin. Really? Porky goes on way too late for me, man. I can't watch him, and it sucks because I really like the dude. I like his setups. I like his thought process. I can't stay up so late. Joe, your voice going in and out of stream quality. Really? I have I'm not dropping. I have dropped 0 frames. Oh, is this thing still going? 1 second. No, it finished. I was doing a hardware test earlier. Maybe it's the gremlin saying, Joe, you need to stop already. You're doing too much. Rich says, everything looks like manipulation to me nowadays. Yeah. I agree. It buffered for me for a minute. Really, I show 0 drop frames. 0 drop. That's weird. BP says, check sound. I don't know how. Yeah, Porky's great. He been talking about Banana in Discord because he was trading it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't. So we're in Chiba. Oh, and I'm down. I'm down on Chiba. This guy's so funny. And I'll put it this. He's so funny. Watch. He's so funny. Change. You have change. Sir, can you spare some change? He's shaking the cup. Change. Cling, 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 change. That's so funny. That's so funny. It's so cute. Okay. Okay. Joe, you're not professional. Don't need to be. But yeah, if it does come up, we're not gonna freak out. You know, if it comes up a lot, then it's like, ah, man, we're probably getting stuff. Let's see here. Tee up. I think it might come down. Let's go 3-minute time frame. Double click. Oh no, not that. That freaks me out. It doesn't look sexy. Let's. Oh yeah, that's the only one. So Bitcoin did come up, come down, come up. It's playing with people right now. See here. Yep, very true. All right, guys, well, that's gonna be it for me. I do thank you. Who's streaming right now? Any suggestions for us to go somewhere? And just to let you know, I'm gonna be going live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. And then I might do bonus streams. So tomorrow I'm looking at doing more than likely like a 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time bonus stream. So if you're in the Discord, which is free, I hate Discord. But if you're in the Discord, which is free, I'll be letting you know that I'll be going live. Same thing if you're on the Telegram, then the free portion of Telegram, I'll let you know in there as well. And then if you're following me on X, I'll more than likely put it there as well. So here, I like blowfins, I love things. I like blowfin too. You're very welcome, Chris. Thank you for being here. See here, dog will be live in 7 minutes. Dog, 7 minutes. Damien only does breakfast streams. Oh man, I'm tired. Let's look at Bitcoin and virtuals. Virtuals. Missed out on big on that one. We'll see what happens. Etsy says, have a good evening. Well, thank you. Thank you, my friend, for being here. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Just say. Anyway, oh, no, man, it's good. Like, I appreciate you just being here. Like, I really do. I really do. I guess we can do... Yeah, I think more stuff tomorrow. Write it down. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, we can do that. All right, well that's it for me, guys. Let's go ahead and push everybody. Let's see here. Redirect. See here, we got. I don't see. Oh, Road Dog. I see Road Dog. I don't see anybody else. So Road Dog it is. See Road Dog. See 10:30. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go to Road Dog. All right, guys. I do thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. Let Road Dog know. Trade Intuition Raid, not T.I. Joe or Tradester Joe, but Trade Intuition Raid. Hopefully he sees it, but there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. Yeah. If you know, you know. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Just a quick stream, a bonus stream. So make sure your notification bell's on, and we'll see you then. As always, let's make this money. Take care, guys. See you soon.